Welcome back, beautiful tri-state area and beyond. You're listening to a Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Today's Better, Brighter You segment is brought to you by Cyspera, the clinically proven gold standard for stubborn pigmentation and melasma. We're diving into one of the most widespread and emotional skin concerns women face, the pigment puzzle. What we know is that melasma affects over 6 million women in the United States. Hyperpigmentation is the number one reason women seek professional treatment worldwide. And according to the American Academy of Dermatology, 80% of visible aging is tied to UV exposure, making discoloration a universal concern. And in Dallas, where beauty is a lifestyle and women invest boldly in themselves, the stakes are even higher, which brings me to today's guest. Kendra Tilleman, founder of Skinfinity Dallas, lives by one simple truth. She says, I'm not just in this industry because I love beauty. I'm in it because I love beautiful women. For more than a decade, she's created a beauty space where women don't just get results, they feel seen, supported, and elevated. Her clients describe Skinfinity as a place where confidence is rebuilt and beauty becomes personal. Kendra blends warmth with expertise, offering everything from injectables and facials to advanced skin rejuvenation, lasers, microneedling, and full body wellness. She invests in the best technology because her clients expect the best, and she delivers. At Skinfinity, beauty doesn't expire, it evolves. And with Kendra, it evolves with purpose, care, and connection. Today's headliner, the Dallas Glow Code. How one aesthetic visionary is changing the way we treat pigment, melasma, and modern aging. Welcome to the show, superstar.
Thank you for having me today.
So let's chat your practice insight and the Dallas market. So Dallas is known for its high expectations. People there take skincare very seriously. They invest in it and they show up informed. And Skinfinity has carved out a uniquely loyal following, to my understanding. So you've become a staple in one of the most aesthetic forward cities in our country. What do you feel makes your practice stand out in the Dallas market? And what are clients coming to you for most right now?
We definitely do a lot of research. We kind of have something for everyone, from men to women. We're seeing a lot of people come in for hyperpigmentation. We see a lot of people come in for skin tightening, biostimulators, injectables like neurotoxin. We also provide things for women's health, like incontinence, and we offer peptides now also. So the world is your oyster here.
You do it all, and I love that. It speaks
pretty much.
It speaks volumes that your clients stay with you for years, because that only happens when trust and results align. So let's chat social media and treatment trends, where it's at right now. I mean, we're living in an era where TikTok trends and viral skincare hacks influence how patients show up to their consultations. And sometimes they come in with realistic expectations, and sometimes, not so much. So with social media driving so much of the aesthetics conversation, what shifts have you noticed in patient expectations, both in the treatment they ask for and the results they anticipate?
I love how people will see videos of like the Nefertiti lift, or they want something like, oh, I saw this injection. Can you do this? And it's like new ways to tighten the neck that people in the jawline that people didn't know was a thing that you could do with neurotoxins. So I do love the fact that people are watching social media so much and wanting to try new things. And it's just such a good industry to be in. There's so much technology changing every day, and we just love what we do.
Yes, exactly. Now let's chat on something that you mentioned. You have a specialist for everything, and you mentioned hyperpigmentation. You mentioned the word, oh gosh.
Yes.
So let's talk about melasma education. Now, pigment is one of those conditions that is widely misunderstood. It's chronic, it's hormonal, it's inflammatory, and it behaves differently in every skin type. What do you wish more patients understood about pigment before they began treatment?
Well, a lot of women come in, or men, they come in and they think that they need a heavy duty laser. But this is something I'm trying to inform my patients that having a laser treatment too often is what's thinning their skin, and it's the heat is not going to help their melasma. It might help it temporarily, and they get a laser treatment, it looks great, but then they're going to get out in the sun and it's going to come right back. So this is why I'm really loving things like Cyspera, because it's helping them in the long term. It's going to actually maintain instead of them thinning their skin with all these lasers and then damaging their skin. I love Cyspera, so I'm using it myself.
And the good news about Cyspera is that they're clinically verified, clinically proven, and they're hydroquinone free. And that's a major, major,
I love the fact that it's hydroquinone
upside.
free.
Yeah, because that safety and efficacy is always at the forefront when I'm thinking of products for myself, right? So let's chat about your treatment philosophy. You've built a reputation on customization, which is so critical because pigment requires strategy, not guesswork. So when a patient comes to you with stubborn discoloration, what does your treatment philosophy look like? How do you determine whether they need devices, injectables, topical support, or even just a combination?
I usually love to start them on Cyspera to pre-treat. They need to pre-treat before they're going to get an IPL, say, for example, or a heavy-duty laser treatment. So I love pre-treating with Cyspera. And then it's something they will continue to use after their treatment as well. You can use it on all skin types. You can use it anywhere on your body. Like if someone has discoloration in their underarm area or inner thighs, I use it on a scar that we tried so many different options on this scar, including laser treatments. The one thing that I told my Cyspera rep, I was like, I'm so happy. It's the one treatment that has helped my scar look better. And it's a scar that's goes across my abdomen. So it's kind of one of those scars that you don't want to see. Like it shows a little bit in my bathing suit. So trying to fix that has been almost impossible. And this is the one treatment that I've found that is helping it.
Wow.
Another thing is we had a client that came to us who had a laser treatment somewhere else, and they had the rings from the laser all over their abdomen.
Oh,
a terrible place to have scars. They weren't, this wasn't a fresh treatment that she had. So we caught her at a very early time and she started applying the Cyspera, and you don't see those circles anymore.
that's game changer. Now, one thing I love about aesthetic medicine is that outcomes aren't just aesthetic, they're emotional, because pigment can deeply affect confidence. So is there a particular success story or patient transformation using Cyspera that stands out, something that illustrates why it's become a go-to for pigment correction in your practice?
I do have a patient who has had several laser treatments through the years. Like she'll come in, she'll do her 2 to 3 IPLs a year because she suffers with hyperpigmentation. But I really pushed her away from doing this anymore. Like I don't want to do any lasers on her face because the heat from the IPL is not doing her any favors. It looks great for a little bit, and then she's just getting her melasma right back. So she's using the Cyspera on her face, and she can tell a difference. She's only been using it for a month, but you can see a difference in her face already with all of her melasma and the hyperpigmentation that she has. So she's very excited about it.
That's powerful. And an emotional shift, without a doubt, is happening within her, because when a woman looks in the mirror and you start to see something correct itself, it makes you feel really good, both on the inside and out. And it's exactly why these conversations matter, because the mirror is a direct reflection, no pun intended, of who you are.
Women don't want to walk around with full face of makeup all the time. That's the whole point of doing treatments with Skinfinity, for example, is they want to look good without makeup on.
Yeah, that's the most important part. Well, Kendra, thank you so much for sharing your expertise. I love that we had the melasma conversation, especially now that you are entering a new chapter for 2026 at your incredible practice. Congratulations on all your growth and your success, and
Thank you.
those fantastic treatment rooms back there that I heard about. I can't wait to check. I can't wait to check them out next time I'm in Dallas.
Yes, please come see us.
And for everyone listening, if you're struggling with melasma, sun damage, uneven tone, or just want guidance from somebody who understands both the science and the art of healthy skin, do connect with Kendra and her team at Skinfinity Dallas. You can check them out directly on the gram at Skinfinity Dallas. You can check her out directly on her page at Kendra Tilleman 78. And you can go to their website, skinfinitydallas.com. And to learn more about today's segment sponsor, Cyspera, the clinically proven system trusted worldwide for pigmentation, you can check them out directly on Instagram at Cyspera or on the website at cyspera.com. This has been the Better, Brighter You segment exclusively on A Moment of Xen. Stay radiant, stay informed, and as always, keep stepping into the best version of you. You're listening to A Moment of Xen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.
A Moment of Xen is brought to you by Cyspera. If skin discoloration is making it hard to find your Zen, Cyspera can help. Stubborn pigmentation, dark spots, and uneven skin tone concerns go beyond the surface, affecting both confidence and self-expression. In a sea of skincare choices, Cyspera stands apart. Backed by science and trusted by dermatologists worldwide, Cyspera is powered by the advanced cysteamine isobonic amide complex, delivering clinically proven results and effectively targeting mild to persistent discoloration while restoring the skin's natural glow. Unlike harsh treatments, Cyspera is formulated for all skin types, including sensitive areas, ensuring visible improvements without irritation. Whether pigmentation is a new concern or a long-standing struggle, Cyspera works in harmony with the skin to bring balance, clarity, and renewed confidence. Cyspera is science-driven skincare for confidence that shines. Find your skin zen and restore your glow with Cyspera today by heading to Cyspera.com.